Welcome to Summit DeFi, a new generation of gamified yield multiplying liquidity farm. Today I'm going to show you how you can freeze your winnings, lock for Everest, or harvest early through the Glacier. So the first thing to do is head over to the farm, and I would assume you've got some little deposit running away and earning yourself some summit. So when you head over to the elevation farm, you can go here and freeze winnings. As you can see, I've got 0.5 summit available to be frozen. So over here, you can do the big freeze, which would freeze all your winnings across the various elevations, which is Oasis, the Plains, the Mesa, and the Summit. Or you can freeze the individual farms themselves. In this instance here, I'm going to click the Oasis, and this is going to freeze my winnings in the Oasis. So you just confirm the transaction fee. And then once this is frozen, you're greeted with an option on the other side where you can lock for Everest. Now, locking for Everest means that you'll get some Everest in return for the summit that you've locked. And this will allow you to participate in the daily expeditions and earn USDC. But I'm going to show you what you can do instead. You can head over to the Glacier, where you're greeted with the same option of lock for Everest, but you've also got a new button called Harvest Epoch. But before I get to that, you have three options when it comes to your frozen summit. You can let it thaw over the 4 epochs, which is roughly 4 weeks, which means you can withdraw without any harvest tax. You got the little descriptions over here. Now the next option you have is you can harvest the epoch immediately, but this does mean there's a 50% tax applied. Or you can lock it for Everest. Now I'm going to show you how you can harvest the epoch. So you click this harvest epoch button here. You can input the amount or go max. So in this instance here, I'm going to do an example with 0.5 summit. This here will harvest the 0.5 summit and apply a 50% tax. It shows you all the fees over there, and you can go ahead, if you're happy with it, to go harvest with tax. Another transaction will appear, which you can just press confirm on. These buttons here will be locked until the transaction is confirmed. Okay, now that the transaction is confirmed, I'm going to show you the other option, which is lock for Everest. Now, if you've never locked for Everest before, you'll be greeted with this screen here where it's saying, hey, you've never locked any before. So you click on the Open Everest tab. This is also accessible by just clicking Everest in the top there. In order to lock for Everest for the first time, you will need a minimal amount of summit in your wallet. So you could either buy some off of QuickSwap or whatever the exchange is for that particular chain, and then you can interact right here, or alternatively you can withdraw something like 0.000001 summit through the harvest early option we just saw. And then going forward, you would have a lock duration set. You can use the Glacier to lock for summit, or you can use the lock screen that you're greeted with when you freeze your rewards. But in this instance here, I'm going to show you what you do in the first run through. So we're going to lock the max amount of summit, and you're greeted with these options here. You can lock it for 7 days, all the way up to a year. So you can't lock for 7 days if you've got summit that's currently frozen, just as a heads up, because the minimum withdrawal lock period would be 30 days, which ties in with the 4 epoch withdrawal period. Now I'm going to lock it for a year, and by locking it for a year, I get 2.5 times amount in Everest. So in this instance here, I'm locking 0.25 summit, and I'm going to get 0.625 Everest in return. This will change based on the lock period you use. As you can see, you've got the little multipliers over here, and it'll tell you what you're going to get. So locking for 1 year is going to get me 0.625 Everest. I'm going to go ahead and approve this for the first time. And once that transaction is confirmed, you can then lock your summit here. You press confirm, it'll just confirm those details back to you. Confirm the transaction, and once that transaction is confirmed, you'll be the proud owner of some Everest, as you can see over here. Now what you can do with your Everest is you can stake it, and you can earn some more summit. But you can also, even whilst that Everest is away earning you some more summit, you'll automatically be entered into the expeditions once you've done the first time setup, which I'll cover in another video. Thanks for watching.